What's up, motherfuckers? We're in San Francisco.
Fuck on your bitch like I'm Hefner. I take 10% like I rep her. No faking my tits, but I'll check her. Your bitch give me brain like her neck hurt.
Hey guys, what's up? And welcome back to my channel. I'm wearing Tana's nudes sweatshirt. It's Tana's ass. She's on my back. So welcome back, you guys. Here's where I tell you what happened on our trip to San Francisco to go see Tana Mongeau. It was freaking awesome. It was such a weird and hilarious trip. So we left LA at 6 a.m. We wanted to get a really early start on our drive because it's a 6-hour drive from LA to San Francisco. So we wanted to have enough time to spend the afternoon in San Francisco and look around, maybe have some dinner, and basically explore a little bit. Unfortunately, what ended up happening was because it was raining, we didn't get to do much, but we still got to explore a tiny little bit. And because we only had 2 short days there, we didn't really get to like walk around San Francisco and really look around, but we did enough to get a good like look at the city, and we saw how beautiful San Francisco was. So we drove by about 1:30 p.m. and we got to our hotel, which is called the Twin Peaks Hotel. Now what attracted me to this hotel was 1, the price, and 2, the name, because Twin Peaks, hello, duh, obsessed with the show, totally cool show. The parking was a little confusing because it's only street parking. The hotel doesn't have its own parking lot, so we were like, okay, whatever, hopefully no one's gonna touch the car. We found some parking like maybe a block and a half away, which wasn't too bad because all the blocks in San Francisco, as you know, are huge. We go up to our hotel, and it's actually a really tiny hotel, more like a hostel. And what I did not realize when booking this hotel was apparently that the bathrooms are not in the rooms. The only ones that have bathrooms in the rooms are like their suites. So we get to our room, and it's basically this really teeny tiny room that's smaller than my actual bedroom, and the bathrooms are actually outside in the hall, and the bathrooms are separate from the shower. So if somebody wanted to shower and somebody wanted to poop, I guess they could both do that. But anyway, so we're laughing because our hotel room is like the tiniest thing on the planet. So we're laughing really hard at our room because it's literally like so small.
It's so stupid.
But it gets better. Hold on. There's a sink. This is not a bathroom. It's a closet with a table for some strange reason. This is a desk with some towels in there.
Like what?
We have one bed.
There's no AC.
There's neighbors on the other side of the window that can crawl in the middle of the night and like murder us.
Yeah.
And then it gets better.
Don't be too loud.
I know. There's a shower in here, in this room. There's a toilet in this room, so we have to come out into the hall to use the bathroom.
And you went to break in.
After staying at the Biltmore and then coming to see this hotel room, we were like, this ain't no Biltmore. But regardless, we were like, whatever, we're here for one night. We can live with this. It's fine. The price was really great. I paid like $86 for like one night in this hotel room. But we started noticing a few things that were like, okay, this is gonna make things a little bit funny. There was no air conditioning. There was no heater. And to top everything off, the sink was in the room. So let's say you go use the toilet, you now have to walk like through the hallway and into your room and then go wash your hands because you have no way of doing so in the bathroom and in the shower room. I see a design flaw there.
Why is there a thing here where you press nothing? What is this doing? I don't know.
But why is there?
What does this do?
I don't know.
It's a bunch of fucking nothing.
So none of those do anything?
No. They're just there for no reason. For decoration.
Okay, this turns off the lights. I can't. Okay, well.
There's no AC. I'm dying.
This is our room. The room was so small we didn't quite know what to do with ourselves at first. We kind of unpacked a little bit, and then I realized that Nikki is just like pacing back and forth across the room like a caged lion in its quarters because she just didn't know what to do with herself. The room was pretty small, and we kept like losing stuff while looking for them. It was hilarious. But anyway, we decided to take a little nap because we were very tired from our drive, and so we took maybe like a 2-3 hour nap, and then we got up around 5-6 p.m. and decided to go out and get some dinner. What's up, motherfuckers? We're in San Francisco. I drove for 6 hours, now I'm tired, and now we took a little nap, and now we're gonna go out to dinner. Tomorrow, it's Tana time. It's Tana Mongeau's time. Yay! Yeah.
I'm not okay.
So we went out to dinner to this really nice Mexican restaurant, and our waiter there was like a super nice guy, and Nikki was already planning her breakfast for the following morning because she's all about the breakfast, and he recommended this really cool place called Orphan Andy's, which we ended up going to, and it was amazing, but I'll go into that in a bit. So anyway, it was still raining, so we couldn't really do much, but we ended up going to Union Square and just walked around there for a little bit. We all the shops were closed because it was like 10:30 p.m. by the time we got there. Plus, like I said, it was raining, so nothing was really open except for a few bars and like late night, you know, restaurants. But we did end up finding a really beautiful hotel that had a bar and a restaurant inside, and the restaurant was closing like in 10-15 minutes, so we just had enough time to walk into the restaurant, and Nikki got herself some dessert, and that was really fun. And then we basically went back to our hotel room, tried to go to sleep, realized that there's also very shitty Wi-Fi in this hotel, so I basically couldn't even watch any videos to go to sleep. It was kind of annoying, but we somehow ended up going to sleep. Also, the walls were very thin, and we kept hearing this man from across the way constantly going, 2 minutes later, like really loud, like yawning super fucking loud. We were like, oh my god, if he yawns one more fucking time. And I know that the walls are thin, and we're like trying to be really quiet, and we're like laughing so hard because every 2 minutes between 11 p.m. and 1 a.m. this man kept going, like, shut up and stop yawning, just go to sleep, old man. Anyway, we woke up at 7 a.m. and got ready, and I had been downloading a Little Facts video for Rick and Morty because I wanted to do a reaction video with Nikki, and literally the Wi-Fi allowed me just enough to like download the video so that I could play it for my sister and get her reaction. Like, the Wi-Fi was so bad. Anyway, we left the hotel like really early. I think we checked out at like 8 a.m. and they were like, oh my god, they're already leaving. Like, what the hell? We were like, here are the keys, bitch, bye. Like, we're out of here. Anyway, we went to that diner that was recommended by our waiter from the previous night. It's a place called Orphan Andy's, and it was the cutest diner on the planet.
You want some more coffee?
Yes.
4 o'clock goes fast.
This place is so cool.
It's a 24/7 diner apparently, and it is so fucking cute. It has the cutest decorations inside. It's so pretty. It has such an interesting vibe, and like the waiter staff were like the nicest fucking human beings on the planet. I was just like, oh my god, I am home. Can I please live here because this is amazing. We had a beautiful breakfast.
The best. So good. Yummy.
And the coffee was delicious, by the way, and this man was like a psychic. And every time my cup just went down to this much coffee, he immediately appeared out of nowhere and he would pour coffee for me, and I was like, oh my god, I love you. You are you magical angel. I love you so much. In fact, I had so much coffee at Orphan Andy's that I didn't even eat Starbucks, which is shocking. I know. If you know me, you know that I have Starbucks like all day long. Like, I'm obsessed. I have a problem. So after our quick breakfast, we drove over to the Victoria Theater, which was really close by. It was like 7 minutes away from where we're staying. The doors to her venue were gonna open at 10 a.m. so I was like, we're not gonna have much time to get ready in the morning. Let's get a hotel that's super close to the venue. So that was my reasoning. Okay, never again. So we got to the Victoria Theater and found some parking, and the line to see Tana wasn't that bad at the moment. But then as soon as we got in line, we realized that the line is like multiplying, like it's growing behind us. At some point, her ex-boyfriend, current hookup, Hunter, appeared along with Tana's manager Jordan, and all these girls went fucking crazy. They started screaming on top of their lungs and just like ran over to say hi to them, and were like just accosting them for a few minutes. And then next thing I know, one of these like blonde girls that looks almost just like Tana, just like it runs down the line screaming on top of her lungs, they're still hooking up, she just confirmed it. We died. Like, that was the funniest fucking moment of that blonde girl just like running through the line, just screaming tea on top of her lungs, just spilling some tea on top of her lungs, just, they're still hooking up, she just confirmed it. Like, The whole line, just done. Hunter, by the way, seems like a really nice guy. He was saying hi to all the fans. He was recording us through the line, like everybody was saying hi. Seems like a really nice person. So if they're still hooking up, good for you, Tana. Have girlfriend. By the way, it was really freaking cold, so all of us were absolutely freezing. I was wearing jeans and a sweater, and I was still like shaking. My knees were like shaking like little leaves because it was so cold that morning. Finally, they started letting us in around like maybe 11. Tana coming through with a forecast, wifey, cloudy with the chance of some forecast. I'ma make it rain on your girl's ass. High in the clouds, sitting first class. Tana popping off like champagne. Smoke gassed up like a gas station. Finally got inside and started feeling a little bit more warm. So Tana came out on stage around noon and people freaked the fuck out. She is so adorable. Immediately my sister and I look at each other, we're like, she's so pretty, she's so cute, oh my god.
Whoa! I think I got a sexy ass crowd up in this bitch. You put that in the back. You looking sexy. How you doing, Sandra? Guys, I'm sorry I'm late, but did you expect me to be on time?
No!
Okay. We know you.
She was so cute and like so personable with interacting with the audience. She was really like sweet about making this a very personal experience basically, and she ended up performing her songs, which was fucking awesome.
Go! Let's go!
Fuck you.
All these bitches out here trying to be a flick. Can I get your lights up? Turn your lights off.
No faking my tits, but I'll check her. Your bitch give me brain like a necker. I think I'm higher than 21. My panties is fine, get your money up. Go in my nuts if you rolling up. None of my shoes if we pulling up. Used to drop them panties, now you drowning in them panties. Got my name all in your mouth. Yeah, your tweet just gave me clout. I'll drop 5K
finally hearing Kobe live was great. Honestly, that's gonna be one of her biggest hits. I can't wait for her to make a video for Kobe because that's gonna be fucking badass. She performed W. She performed Hefner twice. Hefner's like one of my favorite fucking songs on the planet. In case you couldn't figure this out, check out my intro one more time. She kind of did a little bit of a story time and did this cute thing where she pointed out that no matter how silly or impossible your dreams might seem, if you really want something, go for it and just make it happen. And even if other people are telling you that you can't do this and what you want to do seems impossible, just go ahead and do it anyway. You know, fuck other people because your dreams are achievable. So hearing somebody like be so encouraging, and especially someone who's so young and sweet and just like hyper and full of energy, it like encourages me too, and it makes me feel like a little bit better about this crappy world that we live in right now. She was so full of energy. She was out of breath because she was just like hopping around on stage a lot, but she was so fucking cute. And then afterwards, she said we're gonna do a meetup. We had these wristbands and they announced that they were gonna line us up by color. By the way, this sweatshirt arrived on the day that we arrived in San Francisco. Like, we drove into San Francisco and my boyfriend texted me, hey, did you order somebody's like leaked nudes on a sweatshirt? It came in the mail. And I'm like, yes I did, that's Tana's ass. And he's like, you're not gonna wear that around my parents, are you? And I'm like, no. But I was so sad because I wanted her to sign this. A lot of people were buying her merch at the theater and like getting it signed, and I was just like, I'm not gonna spend additional money to buy something I already have, but I really wanted to get the sign, and I was so pissed off that it arrived like as I'm driving into San Francisco, like fuck. But anyway, you know what? I have this funny feeling that I'll see her again, and one of these days I'll get her to sign her own ass on my sweatshirt. By the way, her friends Amari and Ashley kept like popping out in different places, like outside or like behind the curtains, just to like get people really excited, and like all these fans would like rush towards them, start freaking the fuck out. It was really funny. We weren't like nervous or anything meeting her because it honestly felt like we were just gonna go meet somebody who is already a friend or is going to be our friend. Like I had this funny feeling. By the way, Nikki and I have been having dreams about Tana and Shane Dawson and like various people in their group for months now, like close to a year. It's to the point where we're convinced that one of these days we're just gonna end up being friends with these people because we keep having all these like premonitionary dreams about them, and then they're kind of coming true in some ways. It's really bizarre, but we're having psychic moments about this all over the place. So by the time we were like coming up in line to go meet Tana, to be honest, I just felt like I was gonna go hang out with my friend for a couple minutes and then go home. Like that's how it felt. It was just like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go meet my friend real quick and then we're gonna go home. It was weird. It was a weird feeling. I don't know. That's the only way that I can explain it. If Tana ever watches this, she's probably gonna be like, wow, that bitch is batshit crazy. Nikki knows a lot of people who know her, so in a way we're just like, I feel like we're just gonna go meet somebody that we're gonna be friends with later on. That's just kind of how we felt. You know what I mean? We finally get to meet her and I'm like, hey Tana! We give her a hug. That's great.
1, 2, 3. You want them separate too? Yeah, sure. It means the world to me. Let's just do you first.
It means the world to me you, dude. You're awesome.
3, guys.
Thank you.
Have a really safe trip home.
Dude, thank you so much. You're awesome. Bye. She said something like, it means a lot to me that you guys drove all the way here to meet me. And I was like, dude, it means so much to me that I get to meet you. Because like, honestly, last year was a really dark time for me. And through the year, I kept watching a lot of like Shane Dawson podcasts. And through his podcast, I discovered Tana, and that's how I started watching her videos. And a lot of her videos just made me laugh and made me happy and just lightened my mood for a few hours, you know what I mean? So I'm like really grateful for her existence, that she makes these ridiculous and silly videos and makes me laugh and makes my life a little bit better. So it was really actually meaningful for me to meet her and give her a hug and tell her that she's fucking awesome. By the way, she is seriously like illegally beautiful, like one of the prettiest human beings I've ever laid my eyes on. I'm looking at her and I'm like, is this chick for real? Like, she's so pretty. I'm like, oh my god, oh my god. After that, me and my sister both have a crush on her because she's so fucking hot. I mean, I can't help it. We took a few photos, and we took a couple photos with her individually and a photo together, which I'll post right here. It was so great, and then we said goodbye and she told us to drive safely back home. She is honestly really nice. I really wanted to meet her in person just to confirm the fact that I think that she's a really cool person, and confirm Tan is really sweet, very genuine. How she appears in videos is honestly how she is in real life. She's really like just like that. She's very like funny and quirky and just ridiculous and just sweet and kind and just genuine and very like, she's just Tana, man. Like, that's the only one that I can explain it. She just fucking Tana Mongeau. That's all she is. Had an awesome time, left the theater feeling very giddy, and then we were starving at this point, and then we took another like 30 to 45 minutes just to find a Panda Express, which was located inside a hospital, which had a very confusing system, and it took us like forever to find where the food court was and where the Panda Express was located. But anyway. So we met Tana. It was fucking awesome. Now we're getting food because we were starving. The
We already got food.
Yeah.
Now I'm getting food.
Okay, we got food. I'm tired. It was like 5 hours, maybe more. But it was worth it. She's amazing. She's so fucking pretty. She's so nice. So sweet. She was so appreciative of the fact that we drove down from LA for 6 hours. Now we have to drive back. She's like, oh my god, drive home safe. Okay. I know. Now let's drive back to LA for another 6 hours, maybe longer. But I hope Panda Express gets me through this. Alright. Giddy out. Then we drove a little bit through San Francisco and like took in the sights, look at some of the really cool buildings. Back on the road by about 5:36 p.m. and got back to LA by like 10:30 p.m. And yeah, that was our crazy little experience. I can't believe that I drove that much. Honestly, the next day my body was shot. It was dead. Like I was so sore. The muscles in my thighs were like kaput. They were gone. But it was such an amazing experience. I love meeting Tana. It was so much fun. It was great to finally meet her in person and to see that she really is that funny and cute and genuine and adorable. And yeah, that was that. And I really hope that we do run into her again, because honestly she seems like a really fucking cool person and somebody that I would genuinely hang out with in real life. I hope you guys enjoyed this little story time adventure thing. And I will see you guys next time. Bye!